Who here loves vanilla? Vanilla, tonka, saffron, amber, anything gourmand. These 5 are my favorite notes. If you also love vanilla like me, I have here top 5 best vanilla releases of 2023. Hello, my Perfume BFF, thank you so much for stopping by. At number 5, we have a fragrance from Penhaligon, and it's Eau de Audacity. It sounded so amazing with incense and vanilla and leather. And the perfumer is Dominique Ropion. The same as for Yves Saint Laurent Babycat. And guess what? This is 99% the same as Babycat, which I already have, and I don't need a copy. I don't understand why the brands do that. Why would you create a clone of a perfume that already exists? It's also new and it's the same perfumer. I don't understand. So if you are interested in Eau de Audacity, it's beautiful, of course, as Babycat, but you don't need both if you already have Babycat or something similar. The brand Penhaligons were kind to send a sample as well. I tested both side by side on my skin and it's very, very disappointing. Not disappointing as a perfume, but disappointing because it's exactly like Babycat. It says here, you might fulfill all your dreams. Give it to me. You may find your world turned upside down. How would you feel to dare greatly? Incense brings confidence to an audacious brew. Reach for the stars with pepper and orange absolute that rise from a bold base of leather and vanilla. Reassuringly soft yet strong. Why not take the plunge? Beautiful marketing, beautiful vanilla, but this is Babycat. Number 5 in my top today. I don't have anything against Penhaligons. I have Bewitching Jasmine, which is beautiful coffee, jasmine, and Chijin Constance, which is salty caramel. So I don't understand. If you work in a perfume business, try all the perfumes in the market, and if the perfumer will come and suggest something that already exists, say no, try again. I don't want to have a copy from someone else. Number 4 in 2023 vanilla fragrance releases. It's Vanille Supermassive from Les Eaux Primordiales. I have here 10 ml. I bought only 10 ml because I didn't want to blind buy it. It was quite risky. It is enough what I need, and it's very oily. The quality is definitely here. It is long lasting, but to give you a reference, Vanille Supermassive from Les Eaux Primordiales smells like a baby between Initio, Absolute Aphrodisiac, that white chocolate vibe, mixed with Kayali Vanilla 28 or any simple sweet vanilla. So if you mix a simple vanilla with some Absolute Aphrodisiac and a little earthiness, you would get Vanille Supermassive. It is beautiful, but I don't think it's worth 260 Swiss francs or euro for 50 ml. I think it's a very, very high price. The notes are elemi, bergamot, labdanum, fir, cinnamon, vanilla, patchouli, white musk, caramel, ambroxan, and moss. It is very, very well blended, long lasting, but I wouldn't run to get it. It's not mind-blowing in my opinion. Of course, with vanillas, but what more can you do? But I think there are still ways you can be creative. So at least they made a baby between 2 other perfumes. So I appreciate that. And the ambroxan is not bothering me at all. I have a problem with that molecular ambroxan. but not here. Here is beautifully made. This Primordial is inspired by Jules Verne. So I like that they have a story, but it goes to number 4 today. At number 3, we have a perfume from a new house, which is Meson Noir. And here I have Somnia, Plumeria Vanilla. This is a new fragrance brand from Switzerland, but I think it's widely available. This bottle looks very nice. It's 100 ml, and I bought it at a discount for 160 Swiss francs or euro. It's kind of similar. Very nice. It's a dusty vanilla and ambergris. This brand has a cool story. They say that each fragrance is a door, and also the box is made like a door. I will put a picture here. And you discover different journeys. The perfumer is Jérôme Épinette. Fantastic perfumer. They managed to make it original, although it's very hard to make an original vanilla. The notes are bergamot, plumeria, which is frangipani, jasmine, labdanum, vanilla, black amber, ambergris, and cashmere wood. The story on their website looks very, very nice. Scent profile is ambery, floral, fruity. It's a warm, mysterious vanilla, supposed to make you feel like at home. The inspiration is Mother Earth. You are one with our planet. Your roots grow deep into Mother Earth and nourish you with the energy to fulfill your wildest dreams. What does it smell like? It smells like a dusty vanilla. It reminds me of something from my childhood, when my mom used to read me bedtime stories. I had a book, my favorite fairy tale book. It was with stories from Asia. It had very short stories, 3-5 minutes each. The book was super, super old with yellow pages and with that smell of old paper. I really enjoyed that moment in time, especially because my parents were divorced. I grew up in a single-parent family, and my mom took care of me, my sister, and my brother. I enjoyed the time spent with my mom and she reading me those stories. I was scared that the Ambroxan would be ambergris, but it's not. It's very salty, dusty feeling to it, like an old book with vanilla. And I think because it has this dusty feeling, powdery, it also works in the heat. I like it. I'm happy with this one. It's only number 3 because the next fragrances are super, super cool. So at number 3, we have Meson Noir, Somnia. And the cool thing, Somnia, in Romanian, som means sleep. So it's a good one for going to bed. Getting close to number 1. At number 2, we have from EBK, I have here the 10 ml Vanille Leather. So I ordered this little one to test it. Again, because I wasn't sure how it will work out. And I like it. I like it a lot. It's a beautiful powdery vanilla with tuberose. I read in the reviews that it has a lot of violet. The violet doesn't come out on my skin. I get tuberose and vanilla, and the leather is actually suede. And I have a fragrance which is similar a little bit to this one, and no one has noticed. But still is a great release. It is much cheaper. The notes for Vanille Leather: violet, pink pepper, jasmine, tuberose, orange blossom, vanilla, leather, orris, benzoin, oak, and patchouli. It is very, very nice and friendly. Do you know which fragrance is similar to this, in my opinion, at least in the dry down? It's Jump Up and Kiss Me Ecstatic from Clive Christian. The price for this is more than double if you buy it at full price. They both have tuberose, vanilla, and pink pepper in the top, and suede. Jump Up and Kiss Me Ecstatic has a creamy texture, while Vanille Leather has a powdery texture. But in the dry down, they could be sisters. So it's a very good release. Do I need a full bottle? No, because I have Jump Up and Kiss Me and I'm happy with it. I just want to use it more because now I treasure it and I don't use it as much as I should. Okay, and now for number one. Can you guess which one it is? It's from Zoologist, Harvest Mouse. The bottle is so nice. I will put the unboxing somewhere. In the sprayer. It's gorgeous. It's a beautiful, beautiful perfume. It's made by Luca Maffei. And I was scared because the Zoologist perfumes are so tricky. It is a masterpiece and the bottle is also gorgeous. The sprayer is nice. And the name also put me off a little bit. I wanted to smell like a panther or like tiger. But tiger from Zoologist has vetiver and is more masculine. So I wanted to have the vanilla one, leaving aside the name. But now I think it's cute. Yeah, it's a cute mouse. It looks very cute here. It also makes me think of Ratatouille and Tom and Jerry. The notes are chamomile, clove, orange blossom, bergamot, beer, benzoin, hay, opoponax, davana, rose oil, vanilla, sandalwood, Peru balsam, cedar, balsam fir, and oak moss. It smells like cooking some kind of pie. You know that dough, the same that you have in bread, and then you put some yeast, the fresh yeast, and also a high dose of vanilla. Put that together. It doesn't sound appealing, but it is the most appealing and cozy. In the beginning, when I sprayed it, I felt some kind of medicinal cream that you would rub if you have back pain. It also has that vibe. But then it transforms into a very creamy, balmy vanilla. And in the deep dry down, it has an ambery base with a slight animalic, but just less than 1%. As in some of Francesca Bianchi's perfume, you know, that amber with a twist. Very, very specific. This is it. And my boyfriend also loves it. He's very picky and he likes to roast all my perfumes. But this one, he was curious and said, it smells like a beautiful woman's perfume. So if he likes it, then it means it's really good. Yeah. It's beautiful. This reminds me of when my mom was baking pies and adding some vanilla essence in that fresh dough and putting all together. It smells so cozy, very, very cozy. The story is very nice as well. The box looks like a piece of art, like a book. It's with little mice gathering what they can and going to feel cozy. Back to their nests. It is a little unique. I don't have anything like this, so do not blind buy it. Do not fly buy any fragrance in general. Just to be safe, order a sample. This is the number one for me 2023 vanilla release so far. I will have a part 2. But I also have some honorable mentions. I also wanted to talk about Burberry Goddess. I smelled it in the shop. It is very nice. It is vanilla and lavender, sweet. But for that price, over 100, I'm not gonna pay that. I just can't. I will wait until it comes into a discount. For that money, you can buy something more unique. I also ordered from the merchant of Venice, Vanilla. It's a single note perfume. It should arrive in the mail. I will include it in my part 2 2023 vanilla releases. The one that I very much look forward to is from Matiere Premier, vanilla powder. The notes are coconut, vanilla, palo santo, and musk. What more can I wish for? I'm sure it's going to be amazing. I also would like to try from Hermes Oud Vanille. It's very, very pricey, but it sounds very interesting, and also it's a 2023 vanilla release. I also found from the house Hormone Paris. Why would you call your brand Hormone? It's Endorphin, and it's vanilla-centric perfume. I very much look forward to trying that sometime soon.
My Perfume BFF. If you are still with me, I would like to share a story from that book with Asian tales for children. My interpretation of it. The main character is a mouse, since we had a fragrance with a mouse. Once there was a mouse that ended up in the house of a man with magical powers, and they lived together happily. One day, the mouse went outside and he met a cat. He was completely terrified, ran back inside. The man asked, "What's wrong?" His heart was pounding, and the mouse said, "I just met the most scary cat and I'm scared to death right now." The man said, "It's okay, calm down, go to sleep. I will use my magic, and when you wake up, you will be a cat." Next morning, the mouse wakes up and he is a cat. He goes outside, happy, and then again he meets the cat. He completely forgets what happened in the meantime. His heart starts pounding. He runs back inside in the deepest corner of the house. The man comes, "What's wrong? What happened now?" The mouse couldn't admit that he was terrified by a cat, since he was already a cat. "I met a dog and he was about to bite me. I'm scared to death right now." The man said, "It's fine. During this night, I will turn you into a dog. So next morning when you wake up, you will be a dog." Said and done. The next morning, the mouse wakes up as a dog. He goes outside, happy, barking. He meets the cat again. He sees the cat. "Oh, now the dog is gonna kill me." The cat leaves his paws. The mouse again forgets that he's already a dog, and he goes back inside, scared to death. The man said, "What's wrong now? Who scared you?" The mouse, of course, couldn't admit that he was scared again by the cat. "I met the most terrifying beast of our forest. I met a tiger, and I just can't believe it that I was able to make it back home alive from his claws." And the man said, don't worry at all. I will turn you tonight into a tiger, and no one ever will be able to hurt you." Next morning, the mouse wakes up as a tiger and says, "Yes, now I'm the most powerful. I will go outside and I will have the best day of my life." He goes in the forest, and guess what? He meets again the cat. "Oh my God, this tiger is so scary. This is the end of my days." When the mouse sees the big eyes of the cat, he completely forgets his powers and everything so far, that he is a tiger. He runs back to his home. He runs back to he's human. The human says, well, what's happening now? Who was able to scare the tiger? I don't think we have anything more powerful than a tiger in our forest. The mouse says, oh, yes, yes, we have. What is it? What can be more powerful than a tiger? The mouse says, well, that cat. Oh, and then the human realizes what has been happening all along. Now I'm going to change the end of the story to my interpretation of it. My interpretation of it is never forget that you are a tiger. Never forget what you have achieved so far. Be what you are set out to be.
That was it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments down below which one is your favorite 2023 vanilla release, or if you are looking forward to trying anything next. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye!